Have you ever been a woman who is trapped in a very violent, nun-like religion in a post-apocalyptic scenario? If any of this sounds like you might be our main character from Augustina Bazterrica's The Unworthy. I need to get a few things out of the way to begin with. One, I do not like Tender is the Flesh. I think it's a waste of a good premise. But I gave her another chance. I wanted to give Miss Bazterrica another chance. She writes well. Her books are intriguing and really do bring you along to want to know what's going on in the story. And I'm glad I did give her a second chance with The Unworthy. The Unworthy is, like I said, the story of a woman who is a member of this cult-like religion, which seems to be a direct antithesis to a typical convent, a religion that is surrounded by becoming enlightened, becoming chosen. There are servants. There are people called the unworthy, of which our main character is a member, and then there are chosen ones who go above that. Everyone there is getting tortured. Everyone there is getting maimed and mutilated by the superior sister, and of course it's all run by one dude who they never see. All that said, this book is far more coherent than Tender is the Flesh. I thought the plot was more satisfying. I thought the plot was more interesting than Tender is the Flesh. Our main character is a lot more likable than our main character is in Tender is the Flesh. And the only reason that I'm trying to compare it so much is just because that's my story with this author, is that I didn't like the one book and I tried this one. I still don't think this is an amazing book, but I do think it has a lot to say. And I think by the end I did, I was considering those greater themes of, when the truth is twisted, how far can you twist the truth, and what could you convince someone to do if they just trusted that you knew what you were talking about. The power of love to take someone out of a horrible situation. The fact that in disaster there will always be some dude who tries to take advantage of women during it. All these kinds of things, they're all in there. And I think this was a good book. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads just because I do think the author has a problem with creating a convincing world, at least for me. My concern has always been that I don't really buy the world that you've made. Like, it hasn't been long enough to create this situation. I don't know if I really believe that this could happen in the world that you've given me. Of course, that's just my opinion, but I did like this book a lot better than Tender is the Flesh, and I do think it's worth the read. Just like Tender is the Flesh, I think that's worth the read too. But The Unworthy by Augustina Bazterrica, worth the read. Not my favorite, but I'm glad I read it. Thanks for watching.